This is the extrinsic value. This is the money that you throw away in the gutter when you exercise. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about why you should not exercise your option calls most of the time. And there are a few exceptions. I'm also going to talk about the exceptions, okay, at the end of the video. So stick around and we're going to get through this quick. So last week during my live session, somebody asked this exact question. They had AMC shares and they wanted to know if they should exercise because they want to hold the shares just in case a short squeeze comes and AMC is up to $500. They want to partake in that crazy movement. So they were just ready to exercise, and I was explaining to them that no, do not exercise. If you really want the shares, sell your option, take the money, go to the open market, and purchase the shares right on the open market. You will have access to both your intrinsic and extrinsic value. You will have more cash at hand to purchase more shares. But if you exercise, you immediately, forfeit your extrinsic value. So that's it's not just for AMC, but in this case for AMC, the extrinsic value is much higher because of the implied volatility, because of the price movement that we've seen lately, and it shows that it could go anywhere and people are willing to pay a lot more for these calls. So let me show you a quick example, okay? And maybe this might make a little bit more sense for those who do not get it so far. And guys, if you are new to this channel, please do well and subscribe. We talk about stocks and crypto, and it's been slow of late, but I have my new schedule coming up, and I'm gonna be on schedule. So we're gonna have a lot more things to talk about. So please do well to subscribe, and let's do this. Let's do this. The closing price for AMC on Friday was 49.40. Okay. So we're going to go off of that. And then we're going to look at the options chain. And this was the price of the chains at closing as well. So it's going to come together and work well. So let's look at this particular call right here. Let's say you have a $47 call, which expires June 18th. That's this coming, weekend. And you are thinking about exercising because you want to hold the shares, so that when there's a squeeze, you don't miss out, right? And I'm still saying don't exercise. This is why I'm saying this. If you look here, let's go here. So here we have, so an option price is made up of intrinsic value plus extrinsic value. Isn't this the most beautiful handwriting you've ever seen? Trust me, I write better than this. I cannot figure out this tablet. All right, so so let's see here. The price, okay, we have a $47 call, which is currently $810. Why is this $810? Maybe somebody in option world, everything you multiply by 100. Okay, so I'm just using the bid here. I'm not even using the last. I'm just using the bid here, which is 8.1 per share, and every single option call is for 100 shares. So you multiply everything by 100. So you multiply that by 100, and you get 810. So this is how much it costs you to get a $47 call. Now watch this. All right, so the current price of AMC is 49.4. Okay, 49.4. Now if you subtract 47 from 49.4, you get 2.4. Okay, so this is where the 2.4 came about. You see this, guys, you see this 2.4, this is where it came about. Okay, and everything multiplied by 100. So 2.4 times 100 gives you $240. Now this right here is the intrinsic value. Okay, so this is the intrinsic value. Now the option, the premium, okay, you are paying whoever, if somebody's buying it from you, they're gonna pay $810. They're gonna give you $810 for this call. But if you exercise it, okay, the only value you're gonna get from this is $240. That's what you're gonna get, $240. And guess what? When you subtract 240 from 810, you get 570. This is the extrinsic value. This is the money that you throw away in the gutter when you exercise, especially options like AMC, which have very, very high volatility. Okay. And so you are better off selling your calls and going to the open market. This gives you this much more. You have $570 more to purchase more shares. When you sell the option and you take all that money back, that 810, and now you go and purchase the shares for even 49, you come out with a lot more shares with the same amount of money that you would have spent to get exactly 100 at 47. Okay, so this is why it's better off to just sell the option and then go buy your shares, because this is the extrinsic value. This is what you forfeit. This is what uh, you throw away when you exercise. That's why I say don't exercise. But there are some situations where you have to exercise. Guys, if you're new here, please do well to subscribe. We talk about stocks and crypto on here, and it's a nice little family. So I like to have you on. Subscribe and hit the notifications button. All right. So in some instances, you might, not that you have to exercise. For example, if you're in a spread and your short leg gets assigned, you have to exercise. We can talk about that later. We'll talk about it, in bits. And also sometimes it's the last day. There's no extrinsic value. This extrinsic value decays away. By the time it's Friday, this thing will be zero. This thing will go down to zero by the time it's Friday. Okay. I'm saying this because when we were looking at the call, it was a June 18th call. June 18th, as you can see here. So by the time we get to Friday, that extrinsic value is zero. That's why you have to know the best times to roll your options forward and other stuff like that. We're also going to talk about that in another video. All right. So I hope this was beneficial to you guys. And, if you've learned anything, please do well to subscribe. And, thank you for being here. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.